if yesterday, when you asked the question, is death the end? And if so, what is the value of this lifespan? You went back and remembered how you felt at the death of someone you loved dearly. Then you would be able to enter into the feeling of those disciples, those close followers who placed all their hope in Jesus and his teaching. But Jesus began to appear again, very quickly. He appeared here and there in different parts of their everyday life, and he continued his message and his teaching over some days, over some time. Traditionally, we say 40 days. It's symbolic. Of a long enough period for them to begin to listen carefully. But the words and the teaching were not really the message. The message was simply that the body and the psyche end, yes, but the spirit self does not. The me disappears, but not the self. That took them a little time to really recognize. It had been the one message of his life. It's the message each one of us needs to hear for us, for our life's journey. We have so much contemporary experimentation and research into the human person, the human being, the brain, the mind, the genome. We have always more and more astonishment at the findings of this research. And the findings of the research end in some answers and more questions. We are trying to find out, is the human being all that there is? We will find answers to the working of the brain, the mind, the physical organs of body, psychological importances. But we won't, as one scientist said, find the simplicity. The mystery of who I am is more than this. And that was the message of Jesus. Discover that you are more than this body, psyche, person. You are a spirit self. In his first meeting after his death with one of his close and most loved disciples, Mary, in the garden, he warned her, "Do not hold on to me, my memory, my teachings, like this," for he was going away. Have a look and see what you have really understood of the research into the human person as we know it today. The new human being. Has the research that I have read about fascinating or inspiring made me stronger in my conviction that it is mystery, the non-physical reality of spirit that exists, and that I am that. I too am spirit. If we followed these stages for these first 2 days, we're beginning to realize a little how restrained, how closed in we are perhaps to our fear to expand our thinking, our experience, to risk the reality that is not under our control. The closed door begins to open just a crack. Non-physical reality, spirit, exists, and I am that. If we take just that statement today and see how much I can accept it with freedom.